Hello.
to Love Lazy Day Conversations.
And hi, Kira.
I'm Candice.
And I'm Lashana.
And here we are hanging out with you guys on this lovely Sunday afternoon. We missed y'all.
Did
We did. Because it's been a whole week and we just missed y'all faces. So, how is it?
everything is gravy over here.
Gravy?
And it's great, yeah, gravy.
You know, I wonder where that phrase comes from.
Honey, because let me tell you, gravy is good.
Not all gravy.
Most gravy. Honey, how many gravies have you tasted and you were like, this is nasty? Brown gravy is good.
That sausage gravy, like they go on biscuits.
Honey, we on two gravies at this point. White gravy is good. Name another gravy.
I don't know. That's all the gravies I know.
That's all the gravies I know too. And that means they all good. So guess what it means? I'm all good.
Got it. I'm groovy.
Okay, I wonder where that comes from.
It comes from back in the day. You dancing, you feeling good, you in a groove, just like on a record. Just got the groove, you groovy. Look, see, I told y'all, this is the only dance move she know how to do. Go a few episodes back, and y'all see me copying her. That's the move.
Okay,
There are variations of it. She can do it slow. She'll speed it up.
I'm done. Honey, I have threatened so many times to leave this podcast. But today, what I say has never been true. I am leaving. I am leaving this podcast. I am now. I'm sick of the bad treatments. I'm sick of it. Now, I'm slow and fast.
She
Now,
can slow it down. Who it is? It's the sheriff.
Okay, you finna be alright.
I don't think they coming to our house. Probably next door or trying to get Joey.
Honey, Joey's don't stay right here.
I know, but people get it mixed up because that's B and this is A, but it's backwards.
Oh yeah, it is backwards. Okay. Oh boy. Whatever, Candice.
I love you, Shonda.
No, the devil.
Speaking of love and affection, hold my hand because I love you. Speaking of love and affection, let me love you, Sean.
I don't want to be loved. I don't want to be loved. I don't want to be loved.
So, but we were discussing last time, but Shonda did not want to talk about it. She was like,
we didn't have much time. And I wanted to delve
in her feelings.
I wanted to delve.
It touched her right here.
I wanted to delve
So
into the conversation.
But speaking of love, do you tell your friends and family that you love them?
Nope.
How?
I'm just being honest. I don't.
I do.
I should do better with that.
Do you agree?
Do I agree that you do?
Yeah, did I tell you I love you, Sean?
She said it because you were on the camera. Now, don't do this in front of the people.
I do this all the time, though, Sean.
And I hate it every second of it. I do. I just hate it to death.
She hates emotion. Like, I can't hug her.
No,
or
no,
nothing.
not emotion, Ken. I hate physical contact. Physical touch.
I can't hug her. I can't be like, I love you, Sean. But she can sit here and play with my neck rolls all day. Don't touch me.
See?
And the only reason I do that is because she won't let me touch her. So I'll be like, don't touch me.
Okay, Ken, you touch me so I can touch you.
No.
Look, here I am, lit in for her. I do not tell my friends. So what happened was I talked to my cousin, one of my cousins I'm actually really close to. And we was talking about like because we didn't grow up as that. His mom, his dad and my mom are siblings, and we did not talk about, or we didn't do that in our household. Like, you know, before we went to bed, because he asked me, he was like, "What did your mama say before you went to bed?" "Good night." You know, like it wasn't like she didn't do it peace out. That was added. But like she didn't never say, "I love you, baby. Have a good night." You know, it wasn't all that. It wasn't. And he was like, he didn't get it either. He grew up as mostly like a single father household, so he didn't get that either. And so he was like, you know, I just think that that's where it comes from. So he has brothers, and so I told him, I asked him, I said, well, what happened? What would you do if something happened to one of your brothers? And he was like, I'd just be mad. And I'm like, okay, but like, are you gonna be crying? And he was like, I don't think I'd cry. I'd just be like real mad for, you know, whatever number of days. And I was like, so one of his brothers got really, really sick a couple of years ago, was in the ICU unit. And I said, even then, you didn't say, you know, like, love you, bruh, you know, you gonna pull through this, you know, whatever. And he was like, So,
okay, I thought he was coming up here. I got nervous for a second. He going this. I knew he was going to the other one.
So you know, like, what? From that conversation, I was like, I do need to do better, because I do have family members that are really close. Like, I'm close to him. I'm close to his brothers. I'm close to a couple other, you know, family members, and I don't ever tell them. My friends, I don't ever tell them. But I hope that my friends, do you know that by my actions that I really love you?
I do, because...
Oh, I thought you could say I don't. I'm finna say, nah, honey, cut the whole thing off for real. I was about to say that.
Because, seriously, if I need something, I could be like, Shonda, I literally can say, Shonda, get me this. And she'd be like, for what? And I'm like, because yada, yada, yada. Oh, fine, Ken, fine. So it's just like, I think, what do you think your love language is then? We definitely know it's not physical touch.
It's not, honey. It's not. I think my love language is gifting. I like to give people stuff. Like, you know, they don't ask for it. I'm like, you know, hey, I buy it. Don't worry about it. You know. Or, you know, if I have something and somebody wants some, I'll be like, yeah, just get it. You can have it.
So gift. Is it gifts?
Gifting.
Gifting?
Yes.
Is what? I know it's physical touch, quality time, acts of service, gifts. What's the fifth one?
Oh, there's actual criteria for acts of service? Or what is it? What are we talking about? Jesus.
Love languages.
Love language, honey. I gotta look at you. Honey, that's why we need a producer.
Yeah, it's 5. It's actually more than 5, but for some reason people like to narrow it down to 5. But people don't fall into a specific category, but maybe 1 or 2 may be like you're strong. Like, I need this to really feel love.
Okay, so there's 5. Acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, and physical touch.
Okay. But with the gift one, it's not even like you getting gifts, period. Some people love language is gift giving.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
mine is gift giving.
I know, I was saying off of that one, like how it's saying receiving gifts.
Oh, receiving gifts, yeah, but mine is gift giving. Yeah.
So yes, okay, so let me ask you the same question you asked your cousin though. If someone you know dies, well, how would you react? Would you just be mad? Like, would you not cry?
No, I would be pretty tore up. I would be pretty tore up to the point where I don't even think about like people that I'm really close to dying. I can't think about it because if I thought, like, we was talking, me my cousin was talking, and we mentioned my granddaddy, and so my cousin, he has moved away. So even though he's actually, fun fact, named after my granddaddy, he is not as like close to him because he's not, so, you know, he doesn't live close by. But I, on the other hand, live close by. I, you know, help take care of my granddad or whatever. So,
she helps take care of him.
Yes. Oh, I just think.
I know, but I mean, like, take care. Some people say that and they don't really. She helps take care.
Yeah, I really help take care of my granddad. So, we were just talking, and I was like, yeah, like if something happens to my granddad, like it would just be like, just gonna need a minute, like, couple of days.
Oh, you tearing up?
I can't think about it. I promise. I can't think about it. Sometimes I see my granddad and I see him getting older, and it really bothers me. And I'm like, granddad, I'll see you later. I gotta go. See you next time. Because I can't be there because it just breaks my heart.
So, why not take the opportunity to really express to him how you feel?
Because I think that my granddaddy knows that because of my actions. I'm getting misty. I think my granddad knows that because of my actions, though. I really hope he knows that, and I guess I should, like, one day just... But for me, to tell somebody I love you is actually like a... I feel like I gotta conjure up some courage. I don't know why. Like, it's like, okay, I'm gonna see it. Okay, let me lick my lips.
Well, let's explore this. Oh my gosh. Why?
because I was never like... if I said to my mom, like, Mom, I love you, she'd be like, okay. So when you keep getting turned down from, as a kid especially, when you keep getting turned down from, I love you, I love you, I love you, and they just keep turning you down, you just be like, okay. So you just don't get out of the habit of saying, I love you. And so that's why I want people to know by my actions that I love them. But, honey, you probably ever hear me say, like, sincerely look at you and say, Candace, I'm just not gonna say it.
She can't even do it now. Not even play. She went, Candace, I can't do it. Can't say the words.
But I'm just not gonna.
So it make you uncomfortable?
It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me just like. I'd rather get a shot. Literally, I'd rather get a shot. If somebody say, I'm gonna give you this shot, or you gonna say I love you, I'm like, just right there, I'm ready. Like, it's just a thing. I don't know. It is now. Is it sad? Yes, it's sad.
I mean, it's not necessarily sad.
Well, I mean, I think when you have people in your life that you really do honestly care about, and you can't even just conjure up your nerve to say, hey, person, I love you, that's pretty sad.
But why do you feel like even people who you were close to, like your cousin or like me or like our whole group of homies that we got, do you feel like any of them do anything to hurt you or smush your feelings?
No, I don't think so, but it's just, I think, I don't know what the real reason behind it is. Like, I don't know what the real reason behind me telling, like, my friends or close family members that I love them. I don't know why it's, like, and this is a crazy thing. Even though me and my cousin was sitting here on the phone, like literally me and my cousin, we talk every single day. We are cousins. Fun fact, we are cousins, but his dad and my mom are siblings. And his mom and my dad are first cousins. So we are like related. And we talk like almost every single day. Literally, almost every single day.
So that's like your brother.
It's like my brother cousin, honestly. And even on the phone while we was both saying this to each other, like, it don't make no sense yet. We can't even tell, like, our close family, we love them or so whatever. And it's like, we still didn't even say it to each other. It was like, yep.
Bye.
All right, well, let me go ahead and get finished doing this. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
I don't understand.
And this is like I mean, if something happened to any of my cousins, I'd be like, oh my God, it's so horrible, and be sad. But if something happened to this cousin, I'd be so sad.
Like, I get it. It's like a different level of sadness. Because I have brother cousins who, if something happened to either one of them, just throw me in a box with them and put me in the dirt. Because I will be pitiful. But even with them, it's like, I don't talk to them. And that's the weird thing about my relationships. And I guess that's just how I am. I'm a quiet person. Like we talked about last podcast.
My cheek is out. Go ahead.
Now you just said I don't be saying nothing. And now all of a sudden I'm lying. Anyways, I'm a quiet person. So when I'm around family or whatever, oftentimes I'll just sit down, watch everybody and just laugh at funny stuff that happens, but I don't never really input myself. I'm trying to change that. I'm working on it now, work in progress. So I've been more vocal about how I'm feeling or asking deeper questions to get to know them better. But we don't talk to each other every day. Like, I wish we did. Because, especially one of them, we were like, as kids, we were like this. Like,
Ace Boon Coon.
Inseparable. And it was like, we could fight, and then the next minute we're looking at a magazine, shopping for our house that we're gonna build and live in together. Or we fighting, like, seriously, knock down, drag out, scratching. I'm trying to draw blood. He done smacked me in the face with a soda bottle, and the next minute, oh, let's play The Sims and build the house that we're gonna live in together. It was just so back and forth, so bipolar. But if something happened to that joker,
I'll be sad, Ken, too.
I would be sick. Oh my God, I would be sick. Like, I feel like, and that's why I feel like, I guess.
But have you ever told him, like, I love you?
Yeah, I tell all my family that. Like, if we're
like, is it okay? I feel like, to me, there's a difference between saying, like, about to hang up the phone, love you too, click, or is it just like, I love you? It's, because I feel like because sometimes before you hang up the phone, be like, love you too. That's almost like do you really love me, honey? Because you said it to everybody you talk to. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I see what you're saying, but I don't know. I feel like even with that, it's I mean it when I say it, because oftentimes when we're at a gathering or whatever, and one of them are leaving or whatever, I holler, love you. I just want them to know I love them. One of them, when he was getting ready to go into the military, I was highly upset that he was going to the military, because I just was like, oh my God, military, he's going to get shot and killed, and I'm never going to see him again. So I called him boohoo, crying, sobbing, just told him how I felt. And I don't know, I expressed to people that I love them. I cry all the freaking time.
She does.
Because I love people. Even our group of friends who I was talking about earlier, just talking with them and stuff, I constantly express to them. I'm even getting misty right now. I constantly express to them, especially if we're in a group setting and we're having a good time. And
like, we'll be at like a girls' trip, honey.
Yes, and I just be feeling so good. And it's such a rare group that we have.
Yeah.
To where it's just like, I really appreciate those moments to the point where I'm just like, we love you guys. And I really mean it. And because it's just, I don't know, I'm fine with my emotions, and everybody know I cry all the time. So it's just like, it's never a big deal to see me cry. Half the time people like, oh, can't cry. Okay.
It really do be like that. We be like, oh, okay, honey, get some tissue for Kate.
Right, get her now. They be like, oh, okay. So what we finna do next?
Next activity on the roster, honey.
Because they know I'm just an emotional person. Just, it's happy emotions I cry, sad emotions I cry. When I'm mad I cry, I'm just crying all the time. So it's not even, it ain't even that big of a deal. But I do feel like it's okay to express those emotions, especially with people who I care about. I feel like it shouldn't be I shouldn't feel uncomfortable with letting myself cry in front of them. Now, it's people who I won't let myself cry in front of. It be hard because I cry at everything, but I may duck off in the bathroom and be like, okay, get it together, Candace. Got to put some coal on my nose because it get red.
Put it beat.
and then come back out. But I'm like, you ain't finna see me cry because you don't deserve these tears. So.
Well, that's very. I should do better though, really, about just like telling people that I do love them. But I just really hope that people know that by my acts of service, my gifting, that they be like, she actually do care about us. And I hope that our friend circle and close family members, or our family members, but my close family members especially, know that I really do care for them.
Like, you can't say it to the camera even?
Tell the camera I love the camera. I love the camera. It's a camera.
I mean, but
it's an inanimate object.
No, just like what you were saying. Like I hope all my friends and family and close family members know that
I care for them. I care for guys. You guys are watching. I care for you.
That's not what I'm saying. The magic word, Shonda. Just say it.
I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? The only person I think I say I love you to more, and it's so funny because I don't even say I love you, but I say it to Autumn. So I have a little niece, she's 3, and she can't say I love you, but she say Lulu, and I would say Lulu Autumn, but it's still just not the, it's like Lulu. It's not like I just say Lulu.
You can't.
And I even tell her brother who is 7, I say Lulu, and it's like it's just. But she knows that her TT Sean.
So you can't physically form the words. You can't say I love you.
I'm just joking. If it's somebody I love, I would say. It's just.
Oh, she still can't say it.
I just want people. I hope that people know that, but they can. That's all that matters. As long as I can ask, do you know that I love you? Yes. Do you know that I love you? Yes. Do you know that? As long as people,
you just said it then.
But I'm saying it's a question form. I didn't say it. I'm just a question. Do you know it? And they say yes. Then that's not. Then I'm good. Okay. This is a question. Do you feel like it's necessary to say? Do you feel like those 3 words are necessary in a relationship, other than co-workers, of course?
Yes.
But like any serious, like family members, friendships, of course, marriage or any type of partnering.
Yes, I feel like
you think it's necessary.
At least once every blue moon, simply because they hold so much weight. I feel like if people are able to say it's just like it holds so much weight, you can't even get it out. It gets stuck like right here. I feel like if I can express that to people I care about, then it show them how I care. I feel like
okay. So now, what if the person's they have to say it by themselves, or what if it's like you say I love you and then they say I love you too? Is that okay? Or it's like, oh, you didn't say it first?
No, that's fine. I'm just like, long as they express it to me. I do feel like different relationships, it should be expressed more. Especially, it's just like you just don't know, like how you was talking about your grandpa and how you care about him or whatever. Like, how you supposed to know that?
I'm gonna know that.
But for real though, because sometimes when people just tell you exactly how they feel about you, whether it be something little or big. Like, again, I cry everything. So this don't mean nothing because I'm crying. But one of my coworkers, because I always wear earrings, I love to wear earrings, and she was cleaning out whatever, and she found some earrings that she was like, oh, these look like you Candace, I think you would like these. She gave them to me, and I was like, and she was just like, yeah, you're just so sweet, and just, told me how she felt at the moment. It may have been surface area, but it's just the thought that you paid that much attention to me. Like, I like earrings. And the waterworks started. so it's just letting people know you never know how to affect their day. Just my old coworkers who I used to work with for years, miss them dearly, hate the office shut down because I absolutely, if it was some folks who I love working with, I love going to work, just work with them. They surprised me with, in case y'all ain't know this, I'm a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, in case you ain't know. You know now, but I'm a big fan. So, went into work one day, and these jokers then all pitched in together, because one of the anesthesiologists, he collects like old arcade games, fix them up, and whatever. So I would be like, oh, if you ever come across a Ninja Turtle game, let me know. Always talking to him about his arcade games, just talking about his hobby. These jokers then got their little pennies together when he found this in the store and got me that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game. And they surprised me that day because I was setting up surgery and they all came out in the hall. I was back pulling cases and they were like, all right, Candace, come on, because we finna do something for somebody who worked really hard and who's really sweet, who cares about her job. And I didn't know who, because the whole staff,
you felt like fit the bill.
Everybody fit the bill. So I was thinking like, oh, okay, because one of the girls was pregnant. I'm thinking we're doing a baby shower, you know, whatever. Come on, there's me. They're doing it for again. Tears, Waterworks Gold. They surprised me with this game. I'm ugly crying,
honey. When I say that, just I can cry. Honey, snot be running, and the thing about Ken, the reason I hate when Ken cry is because you know how when I cry I'm like, oh my god, oh this is so sad, honey. Dab 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 dab, honey. Ken be and honey tears, snot, and you just be like, wipe your face, at least wipe at least attempt, honey. The tear get all the way to the tip of her cheek, honey, about to just drop off, and then she be like. And then she didn't wipe it good. She be like, well, what about the other half of the face?
When someone really express clearly how they feel about you, it kind of it's just like, you really care this much about me? So yeah, I feel like those words are important.
But why you don't wash your face when you cry?
That's the problem. It be so much everywhere. All the tears, just so much come out all at once.
I think if you just took both hands and used like the edge of your index fingers right here and just went like this, you could get most of it off. I think that you just be.
It be worse.
Like, what the tip of the index finger gonna do?
I don't do that. I'll do this, but then it be so much tears. It's just like I'm pushing water in my ears. It's so much. It be so much. I'll be like, oh, I don't mind crying, but I also hate it because, like she say, it's a mess.
It can flood you, literally flood.
And
it just be too much. I just be like.
And then my face get red.
Ooh, beat.
Ugh.
Beat.
It's a mess.
Not beat for the gods. Not beat makeup beat. I mean beat like B-E-E-T. Beat.
But I do feel like it's important to say those things because it's just like you never know how somebody needed to hear it that day. How somebody maybe... You know, and they kind of had an idea, but because it was never expressed, it was like, okay, well, maybe.
So, Kim, does it hurt your feelings that I don't say it to you?
No, because you have said it. Kinda.
She said kinda.
You have said it kinda. I would love if
What did I say, Kim? What did I say when I said kinda? I probably said, yep, Kim, you too.
Yeah. Something like that. It's like me expressing myself to Sean. I'd be like, Sean, I really love you. Or like when we went to see Phantom of the Opera and I was just pouring my heart out to this chick about how much.
I love you so much.
I was so happy because I know we talked about it before, but it was like she didn't have to go above and beyond. But her
see, that's my gifting. I showed you that I love you, Ken, by gifting.
Like we had a whole nother little extra experience instead of just going to the show. Like she made sure we had a whole nother experience. So that just touched me so I wanted to make sure to know that I really appreciate her as my friend. She always been there as a friend. Even through our ups and downs, we still hugging up together. And it's just like, she like a sister at this point. Like,
am I like your sister, Ken? This the last episode you told the people that you did. I just done assembled myself into your life.
All right.
Now I'm a sister.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us.
So I'm not a sister?
You ruined the moment, Sean. You ruined the moment. Yes, so you like a darn sister. You like an annoying 3-year-old toddler.
Yes. The neck exercises are not necessary, Ken. It's not necessary.
Anywho. But yes, you're like a freaking sister, Sean. And so me expressing that to her, she was like, okay, Sean. Okay, Ken. She was like, okay. And so that was the closest I was going to get to I love you.
Yep, it was.
She was like, okay. Then after I kept on, I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like, I really appreciate this and thank you for coming. She was like, all right, Ken, that's enough. All right, well, we gonna eat.
Right, because I was hungry, honey. I was hungry.
It's just like, let's get this show on the road because you're doing too much.
Let's continue on our life with our lives.
But see, I'm real touchy-feely. I just know with her, I'm not gonna get a hug. Whenever she,
I think I did hug you when your dog died, Toby.
It was like that later on. What's that show that's on Netflix where she was like, Sorrows.
Oh, Bridgerton. Sorrows. Prayers. Sorrows.
Prayers. That's how I be. If she don't know what to do, like sit up. She be like, oh.
I really did, y'all, because
like she called our other friend and was like,
you got to come over here. Toby just got killed and you got to come over here.
Cause I don't know what to do.
Honey, it was so sad. It was so sad. But the way it happened was like, really? The man just came up there and said, do you have a dog? He go, okay, yes, I have a dog. The man
because he got out. So I thought,
and the man said, the dog is dead.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dog, did you have to say it like that?
He bust all the balloons. Like,
pop, 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 pop. Like arrow.
It was no, oh, let me sugarcoat it. Let me, oh, no, honey. He said the dog is dead.
It's just the dog is dead. And I'm like, oh. It just broke my little heart. But
honey, she fell out, honey.
But now she got a dog, so she knows something happened to the little dog.
Let me tell you, you better than me because I think I would have hit that man. Honestly, what happened? I would have said, why? I think I would have said, well, now why you felt like you had to say it to me like that? You felt okay to sit here and get my hopes up just to come back and say my dog dead? The man literally came up and said, do you have a dog named Toby? That's small. And Ken said, yes. And she was like, did he get out the fence? And Ken said, yeah, he got out the fence. You done said all this, and then you say, he's dead. Oh, I would have had his job. And I would immediately call, who your boss? Because he worked for what, animal control?
I guess. I don't know. It's neither here nor there. But now that she has a dog, she understands. Do you tell Paisley you love her?
I don't think I do. I just be like, oh, mommy, sweet. I think I do. I think I say love Lou to Paisley. So love it's not like it's like, oh. I should bring Paisley. Paisley should be a guest.
No, she should not. She is. No, she should not. She's a terror.
She's not a terror. No, she's not. She just be excited to see her TT Ken.
She's a terror.
She just be excited to see TT Ken. She can't treat my dog so bad. That's so funny.
I don't. I treat her like how you supposed to treat how you supposed to be a boss dog in a pack. Because when I go to pet Paisley, what she do? Roll over, and give me her belly. Yes, you sit and behave.
Some people just want something to control.
Yeah, I just need her to chill out. She's just high strong. That what she is.
She's just friendly and she loves.
She high strong. She just drunk Mountain Dew, then ate.
And she do liquid like this.
Drunk coffee.
She be on 10.
All the caffeine in the world.
She does be on 10, y'all. She does.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's it for our show, Shonda.
Yes.
I love you.
And that's all, guys. Thanks for joining us today. And we hope you got some insight today.
It's okay to express your feelings.
It is okay.
But if it's hard, that's okay.
That's okay. I mean, we all are a work in progress.
All a work in progress. So it's okay if it's hard to express it. As long as you, know your squad, I guess.
And your squad knows you love them.
Yeah. Because our squad is all sorts of different mix of everybody. Mm-hmm. All personalities. And we don't get along. guys. Well, thank you for joining. Bye. Tell your friends you love them, but if you can't, just express it some other way. Maybe write it down. Stop touching me. Look, one of my love languages is physical touch, but she be abusing it. She be messing with my neck rolls and my hair, and I can't even give her a hug. No! Get away